Are you ready to transform your life and achieve unparalleled success? Dive into the timeless wisdom of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where every principle is a stepping stone to personal and professional excellence. But here's the twist. What if I told you that these habits are not just a roadmap to success but a profound reflection of the circle of concern? Let's explore how Covey's insights can revolutionize your perspective and propel you towards your goals like never before. The single most impactful mental model I learned from Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People was the circle of concern. The idea is that all the things we end up worrying about falls into one of the 3 concentric circles. The first is the circle of concern. This circle encompasses the full range of worries we might have across any number of topics, gives a deep look into how to grow professionally and personally. The idea of circle of concern, which includes everything you can care about and how it affects our lives, is at the heart of Covey's theory. Surprisingly, each of the Covey's 7 habits are directly linked to this circle and can be used to move through it and make it bigger. Every habit mentioned in this book helps to make our circle of concern bigger. From the habit 1 of being proactive, which encourages people to be in charge of their own actions and reactions, and all the way to habit 4, where he'll talk about think win-win, which encourages people to work together and help each other. By acting in line with these principles, we not only become more successful, but we can also have bigger impact on the world around us for the better. The key to finding personal satisfaction and making a positive difference in the world comes in this mutually beneficial relationship between Covey's habits and the circle of concern. The next is the circle of influence. This is a narrower circle within the circle of concern that encompasses the worries that we might be able to do something about, either directly or indirectly. The idea of the circle of influence is smoothly linked to every habit. Covey says that the circle of influence is the place where people are in charge and can make things better. As we learn more about the habits, like being proactive and starting with the end in mind, it becomes clear that there are not only ways to be successful but also ways to grow our circle of influence. By making habits that are in line with our values and goals, we gradually gain more control over our lives, which gives us the strength to face obstacles with clarity and purpose. We can use Covey's timeless knowledge to focus on our energy on what really matters and our part to make a difference in the world and in our own lives. So the next, or the core I can say, is the circle of control. This even narrower circle represents the things that we directly control or we can directly do something about. The famous framework of Stephen Covey speaks deeply to people who want to improve their personal and professional lives. Theory is based on the idea of circle of control, which is also the basis of the first 3 habits. These habits encourage individuals to focus their effort on what they can directly influence on, thereby expanding their circle of control. Covey helps people to take care of their actions, attitudes, and reactions to outside events by teaching them habits like being proactive, starting with the end in mind, and putting first things first. People can gradually expand the circle of control by practicing on purpose and taking personal responsibility. This will help them deal with problems more effectively and have bigger effect on the world around them. The timeless advice of Covey tells us that we can only be truly effective if we can control our internal locus of control. Only then can we shape our fates and find lasting happiness. We should inspect each worry as it arises and decide which circle it will fall in. If it only falls in the broader circle of concern, there is no point worrying about it since it's fruitless rumination. For the other 2 inner circles, we should spend our time not worrying but deciding what, if anything, we plan to do directly or indirectly addresses the worry. Well, this mental model has helped me let go so many worries as well as oriented me towards a problem-solving mentality for the rest. If you haven't read 7 Habits, it's one of my favorite books. So I do encourage you to check out the link in the description below and where you can even think of buying this book. It's totally worth it. Thanks for watching and check out this next video.